Doctor?
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share. So we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but Toby right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate you for pull up on me. What's going on, man? Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Um, Gerald, what do you mean, brother? How? Crazy. The average relationship at lasts somewhere between 2 and 5 years. So why is a 4 year engagement BS? But I'm glad you said this, brother, because you are, you know what I'm saying. You're one of the prime examples. Listen, man. First off, hope you guys are enjoying your day off. Got a day off. Um, um, RIP to all the people that paid the ultimate price for us to be able to enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people and forget about this. And shout out to because they say Memorial Days was started by a group of I don't know about slaves or people that were um if they were slaves or they had just been released free or whatever. So shout out to that. But Memorial Day, as we know it, like I said, celebration for the people that sacrificed in order for us to be here and be able to do it today. So getting past that, right? Listen, bro, shout out to Chronicles. Wherever you at, brother, let me um, you know, I don't know if I ever truly gave you your flowers. Let me give you your flowers, brother. Before the Chronicles of Judah, bro, I've never heard the term, okay, or the wording, ruling class mentality. Ruling class mentality. Before, I was watching TV and the news and all this shit and so on and so forth. And, I migrated from television to pretty much YouTube and, learning stuff on my own and, reading books and stuff that I, getting away from you know, all of the regular stuff, knowing about the tinfoil hat stuff that they don't want us to know, um, all that shit, right? All the conspiracy theories that turn out to be true. Shout out to Behold a Pale Horse by Bill Cooper, right? Bill Cooper was talking about this. I think Behold a Pale Horse was either late 80s or early 90s. He wrote that book and he was in the Navy and he was talking about UFOs and now we got all kinds of UFO information. So shout out to the tinfoil hat stuff. This just to give you a reference of again how much you can learn outside of the purposeful funneled bullshit that's put before you, so that you're um a useful idiot, right? No matter how intelligent you are, if you're limited in the information and you're only going off the information that's acceptable by everybody else and that you've purposely been targeted with, I mean, you're you're not your full potential. So let me shout out the Chronicles, man. Again, don't take nothing I say, and it's this another thing that he don't take nothing I say as gospel, as facts. Prove me wrong. Go find the information. Now, this dynamic is a little different. It's going to have to take a whole lot of investigation from you with other black men, right? For you to tell, for them to tell you their experiences, and for black men to finally get to tell their side, and usually more likely than not tell the truth, not their truth. You notice how a man never says their truth; they just say the truth, right? And there are plenty of occasions where black men have said these things, right? But Chronicles, along with the ruling class mentality, talked about the mother goddess worship aspect of the black community, and how, niggas don't know how and aren't comfortable with, being in control of their woman. Okay. They're not, niggas don't want to hear none of that. Why? Because the shit's been flipped on its head. We're the only demographic of men in this country, and very, very few in the world, as to where the women are seen as the leaders. And being that, us men that understand the importance of the men not only having the leadership role, but being acknowledged as the leaders by the world and other men, as all other men do, even by lesser men. Men in third world countries are seen as the leaders of, you know what I'm saying? All right. So when you live in the first world country, and I think black men are something like definitely top 10 in wealth worldwide. Um, I think what, top five or whatever, probably, but definitely top 10 worldwide in wealth, right? Um, that's an important part of it. It comes with it. Zalmorant, you can hit the link, bro. It will be interesting. I will, and this, you Twitter's dumb. Let me say this too. You Twitter niggas are dumb as fuck. Y'all can't talk for shit. Y'all can barely type for shit. Y'all jump on a bandwagon and you never want to have no motherfucking argument. You don't have an argument. You're just going along with it. The link's in the chat. You laughing. Look, Zamarant, the link is in the fucking what's name. The same what's name. I know you see the link. Click the link, nigga. Had a conversation. You won't. Because you niggas are dumb. You might get a 100 IQ. Black Twitter, you put 100 niggas together, you might get 100 IQ out of the 100 combined. But again, at the same time, you niggas are ignorant. You don't understand. So I apologize, Cree. But that's what I'm here for. Listen, man. Um, this whole thing, and then let me show you this. So as usual, we're proven right in the other thing, and a lot of these people talking are brotherfuckers, and the rainbow gang. That's why Buddy got such support, because he put himself out here as a spokesperson for the rainbow gang. All right, doubled and tripled down, and he said, "Let me find it. Let me find it. Where's this shit is weird. Here we go. This is what the nigga said. When I say I'm here for black community, I mean black community. Men, women, trans, gay, disabled, and the babies. I'm gonna say it again. Men, women, trans, gay, disabled, and the babies. Why would the babies be last? Right? I keep telling y'all, everybody that aligns with the rainbow shit, bro, they're compromised. That's another thing that Chronicles talks about too. Whether you look at it from a religious standpoint, a spirituality standpoint, or just again historical standpoint, as to how any and every time the black cause has tried to work with the rainbow cause, the rainbow won. You niggas forget BLM. They literally got you for hundreds of millions of dollars, and the only people they supported was rainbow people. Oh, and their baby daddy, right? The people close to them. But again, y'all are cool with this because y'all fall up under the fucking feminist mindset. A lot of you niggas think like bitches. A lot of you niggas are bitch centered. And I know, man, I know. Pussy is important, but pussy isn't the only thing in the world. And a lot of you niggas are controlled by the pussy. As much as I say shit about pussy, bro, listen, I'm not controlled by it. A wise man once said, pussy don't whoop me. Ah, whoops. What's that? But being that sex is so important, and again, the black man is identified by his ability to have sex with women, which was made up by who? Right? This is why you got bum ass niggas, right? That are able to get in relationships with, have babies by, because the women value the niggas that can fuck the most hoes. Whatever the women want men to do in order for men to get sexual access, that's what men will do. Oh, what's up, man? You gonna be on camera, bro? Or no? You cool with your camera being on, fam? What's the name? Brother from Twitter. I'm asking you. Hello, you not? You not? You cool? Fuck it. I was asking you wanted to be on camera, fam, but I guess.
Yeah. I don't mind.
What's up with you, brother? What's going on, man? I
What's
appreciate you.
going on, man? You was talking a little crazy, so I was like, let me click this link and get on here. We can have this conversation.
Yeah, it's not crazy at
Face.
all, brother. This me normally, but what you got for me, brother? What you got? Go
No,
ahead.
I mean, I understand because when you passionate and you feel a certain type of way about something, I definitely think that, especially being, a black man, you should stand on, however you feel. But I'll give you this. Obviously, I disagree with where you coming from with the whole rhetoric and everything. But
Okay,
you
so
did.
just give me so specifically tell me what you
So
disagree with.
I'll point out one thing, right?
Okay.
I feel like you're combining the gentleman from the podcast, his indoctrination of African American males, and you're conflating it with him being a part of the rainbow community or whatever, which I get. I'm not going to sit here and say that there's not some type of influence when it comes to the LGBT community, especially on the
Well,
black
I'm not
community.
saying he's a part of the community. I'm just saying he
But you
supports
are
it.
but you are saying that he has been infiltrated and he's like pushing the narrative to a certain degree.
Yeah,
Correct?
I just showed you his words.
Yes, no, and I saw that.
Okay.
And I think that that's one of those like I read the tweet and I think that's one of those things where if you're looking for information to look a certain type of way, it could look a certain type of way. Like would I have put babies last in that sentence? No. But also I think that as like where we fuck up the most as black people is we see the problems, and then when we see the problems we focus more so on we have to weed these people out instead of trying to understand where these people come from, right? And I think that when it like and this goes back to what he said firsthand, because when it comes to being a black man, especially in America, the first thing you do, like especially internally and mentally, is you want to double down on what you said, because as a child, society, your parents, family, a lot of people, they're gonna tell you that what you say is not that it's not going to be true, but you're going to get a lot of pushback. A lot of people are going to see your aggression, your passion, whatever, and use it against you. So I do think that as a black man, we're always going to come with this passion and this like wanting to be heard. I think a lot of black men have this thing where they want to be heard. And so a lot of us end up on separate pages of the same book, because a lot of the times the points aren't that separate. You know what I mean? I think I genuinely feel if you and the nigga from the podcast sat down and had a conversation, you would be like, oh, the degrees of separation are this much instead of this much. But when we sit on social media and we read tweets and we don't have conversations with people and we don't really do a deep dive into, background, where people come from, and like just a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of variables that would make people feel the way they do. You know what I mean? I feel like as a black person in America, as an African American person, as someone who doesn't know where my family comes from beyond my great grandparents, because we were slaves. As someone like that, I feel like the focus should be more on getting us all on the same page instead of like trying to separate, right? Because we know where the separation of the black household comes from. It comes from Jim Crow. It comes from wanting to separate the black and the black man, right? In the 20s and the 30s, the black family growing and was still doing well, and
60s up to the
niggas
60s, brother. We were still
up
up
to
to
the
the 60s.
60s, yes, correct.
Let me
And then
let me you. So I just want to make, once you get your full thought out, but I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I guess counter or say a
no,
couple of
yeah,
things.
go ahead.
So first and foremost, brother, is what he said. I know I'm not reiterating that. I'm accepting it to acknowledge it, but that's what I'm leaving off on. Okay, it's not even important. Even though I pointed that out, the fact of the matter that those groups of people are included outside of the nuclear family is the problem. So we have a fundamental difference in mindset there. You
Yeah.
can't be pro-black, and I know all those people may be black people, but you're black. Okay, when you make distinctions and you call out not just the LGBT, all the different kinds of LGBT, there's a there. All right, and again, do what you want, whatever your sexuality is, whatever your thing is on. So what I'm saying, I can historically point out and I can show you where the black cause was in tandem with the rainbow cause,
And
and
it got fucked up. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So not only that, and now to other things. I don't watch all this brother's podcast, but I do my research before I say anything. So the clip that I responded to this time, this was the second time I responded to Buddy. Okay. And then I started listening to him to know that I wasn't tripping. Right. That's how I know he's a feminist. Okay. He is very, very female centered and driven.
But do
Okay.
you
What?
think, I don't mean to cut you off. Do you
Oh,
think
you
there's
good. Go ahead.
something do you think there's something wrong with being a feminist, or do you
Yes.
think the way it's been, cuz I don't like, in the traditional term, I would say I consider myself a feminist, but like
Hold on. And that's what I'm saying. So let's not go with the literal definition when we know what it has, what.
exactly. And that's where I like, even though it's been co-opted so strongly, my brain still goes back to the literal
So
definition
no,
because
you
I'm
can't
like,
do that though, brother. That's cognitive dissonance. So that's what I'm saying. So if we know that this tree is a tree, but we gonna call it a motherfucking, a car. That's what
but
literally people are doing with feminism, and that's what I'm saying. And in the black community, we were affected the most because black women ate the motherfucking feminism cake harder than anybody else.
no,
The
yeah,
white
of course, because it was pushed. It was
so,
pushed
but
something
no,
fucking.
it's not just it being pushed. It was the level of acceptance and the sacrifices they made for the whole family, the man, the children, everybody suffered because they was like they ate the motherfucking feminist pill. White women promoted it, like you said, started it, but at the same time, they would get married to the white man. They were listening to the white
Yeah,
man.
and
They were
white
voting for
and
the white
white
man.
women were promoting it to fuck up the black family. White women were promoting it, doing their own thing, and then turning around saying we want freedom all around, and then being like, nah, you're not a part of this. Like if you
And
look up
then
and go look at
at
what
the
Susan
back door
B. Anthony
still
did,
cooperating with
they
their
didn't.
men to maintain power, right?
Yes,
So what I'm
100%.
telling you is, so this is what I'm saying. Once you have an understanding of what it really is, okay, and that's what we do as men. Now, and again, I appreciate you for coming up, brother. That's the issue and problem that a lot of black men are having. A lot of black men don't have that male influence, don't have that. Hey, this and what's crazy is black women say it the most. I said what I said. Even if they dead ass wrong, I'll say what I said. But at least with a man, I said what I said is going to be backed by logic, reason, and some type of data or statistics to back it up. I'm not just out here, you know what I'm saying, speaking my feelings or none of this
Yeah,
shit. I ain't never said nothing about just, all these bitches ain't shit. That's not me. There's
yeah,
some brothers
no,
out here that do that, but that's not me. I'm in the mindset of, in order for black people to be successful, like every other group of people to be successful, black men need to be respected, leading, in charge, order, discipline, all these everything back in their proper place. Feminism is not going to allow that, because now what does that mean? That means black women who've been elevated to power of the leaders by the same oppressive white supremacy group motherfuckers keep talking about, right? Purposely, because they know that's dysfunction, they're gonna have to give up that power. And even though you're young, brother, finish this statement for me. Power is never given. This
Say it again.
power is never given. It is.
Taken is
Thank you.
earned. Yes.
Thank you, brother. That's what I'm saying.
No,
So
100%.
the women not just gonna lay it down and give it
No,
up. They're gonna
100%.
fight in order to keep what's going on because they're benefiting from it,
Yeah,
right?
a
Especially when
hundred, 100%, 100%. What I will say though is that you're super correct in everything you just said, and I won't argue with you at all. And I'm glad I came up that we're having this conversation now because all that stuff is true, but at the same time, America itself, right? Like, let's separate the black family real quick. Let's talk about America itself. America itself
well,
is
just
is
well, go ahead, go ahead. I'll go ahead and
um
I'll
to me, America itself is built on the patriarchy. And yes, the focus has to be the black family because, like you said, without the leadership of black men, the black family will never be able to recover because the man has to lead. It says this, that's just the way it needs to be.
So
And
this pause right here. Let me get an interjection, brother. Is the world not ran off of a patriarchy?
yeah, but I don't. So yes, but also like a lot of the places that run it that way are fucked up and like not doing things the right
That's
way.
what I'm saying. So hold on. I'm glad you said that. So listen, in these other places, it's strict patriarchy where the women have little to no rights. Is what the man say. That's it. If the man say no, it don't go. You feel me? Specifically going back to Africa, right? Just where we all come from in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Genealogically, right? So what I'm saying is, in America, the men here aren't as abusive. Aren't grown up with the even ideology of being able to put hands on women and physically force them to
Well,
do anything.
well, well, well. I'm gonna cut you off right there. It's not as in the forefront, but like that, and that was a. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a point I was gonna make too. America has the image of like the nuclear family isn't that violent or whatever, but like when you look at statistics, especially when it comes to the African American family, it's like 3 and 5, 4 and 5. Like when you
No,
look at like just sexual abuse alone, and it's like young women, it's 3 and 5,
I'm glad you
two
said
and
that, brother.
three.
Hold on, brother. I'm glad you said that, man. It's interesting. And like I said, I'm real big on the stats and data and stuff. And again, a lot of this stuff is propaganda, fam. Right? That's why they tell you lifetime and they speak about lifetime things. If you go by yearly, what's the name? There's like 10 combined domestic violence and aggravated assault or whatever intimate partner violence is 10 million cases, right? There are 300 and approximately now things that somewhere around 350 million people in America, something like that, right? So 10% of that would be 30 million. 1% would be 3 million. So three times that, let's just make it what? 3%, 4%. Let's say 4%. And the 10% is men and women combined, but we'll just make 100% of it all men, right? So 4% of the population are committing these atrocities
And
against
being
women.
and being reported and
Okay.
being yeah.
Okay, so let's double it, right? I don't know if you're a statistics guy or not, right? If you
I
double
can I
something,
can follow the numbers. Yeah,
that's more than fair, right? So
yeah.
let's double it. So let's go from 4 to 8%. So 8% of men are creating these atrocities against women. Is what are we talking about, brother?
We're
Are we
okay. So, but you're absolutely right. And so, because of that, I don't walk around being like, you know, I have to lay my coat out on the street for a woman because I'm like, oh,
no,
I
no,
I wear the guilt of what men do. But I also am on the other side of like, yeah, 8% doesn't seem like a lot, but like this and like it's such a double-sided coin because like you said, in the black community, we're working on repowering the black male to get us where we want. But to me, it's also like giving women some type of empowerment, and not empowerment when it comes to like the societal sense of like they should be leading, empowerment when it comes to like confidence and like being able to carry yourself a certain type of way and being able to do things a certain type of way, because I do
just
think,
real quick, brother. We talking about black women?
well, women in general, but like also black women, but here's the thing, right? we
Black women
we
are confident. Hold up,
they're super.
Lizzo didn't just do a some twerking video.
Yeah,
Damn near
but that's false confidence. That's shaking your ass
no,
in front of the camera and doing
no.
all that stuff. That's false.
Listen, bro, I have to take that as what she says. Again, she said she was confident in her big body.
in her.
she's now she's in her less big body. So if she was confident then, I have to
Yeah,
believe.
but that's that physical, idealistic. Like that's not real.
Oh, so,
That's not the
so
real.
let me help you out, young fella. So what you're saying is, well, not what you're saying. I'm gonna translate, okay, or what I'm hearing you say. What I'm hearing you say is, whenever it comes to anything sexual, black women are highly and extremely confident, and that is one of the main avenues of confidence they choose to exude.
Yeah, but and that's a deep rooted, and that goes back to the conversation before with the sexual assault and everything. That's something that's deeply rooted in the black community in itself.
Well, no, 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 hold on. So no, and this is what I'm saying, and this is what we got to get away from, especially as black men. Now, again, let me be. This is anything against a woman forced to do anything sexually or being abused physically. We don't agree with. Okay? That's a horrible thing, right? We got moms, we got sisters, daughters, cousins, whatever, women that are in our lives, right? Clearly, right? What I'm saying though is there will never be a point where that does not exist.
Yeah,
People
no, of
always
course.
speak, but this is what I'm saying. Women speak from this lens as to where, or in a lot of feminist men, a feminist mindset speaks from, oh, it should not be, that's impossible. That's like saying people shouldn't, is going to stop being murdered tomorrow. It's all bad things are always going to happen. So that's why I made sure to bring up the percentage. Okay. It's very, very unfortunate. I'm not saying that it's inconsequential, it don't matter, but I'm saying the numbers are overblown. So even if we match it up to say that, you know what I'm saying, and we pinpoint it down to the black community,
Mm,
the same thing. Stop talking about lifetime things, right? They use that to again blow up the numbers.
yeah,
When you look at the yearly numbers of black women that are victims of domestic violence, rape, sexual assault, all these different things, bro, there are, I think, somewhere either we'll just use the lower number. There are 9 million black women over the age of 18, right? If we want to go to 15 or whatever, and we go teenager or whatever, right? Or total 20, it's 22 million total black women, black females, okay? Because we can include the girls too, right? Because unfortunately, sometimes they can be victims. What I'm saying, if out of 22 million black females, we're not even hitting a million. You see what I'm saying? And again, that's not to discredit it. That's not to whatever. It's something that's never
it's
going to
just
be.
it's a point of reality. I
It's yeah,
know.
it's a horrible. Yeah, it's a horrible. Thank you, brother. You actually helped me out. It's a horrible acceptance of reality that's just never going to stop. Unfortunately, right? If we could, we would. But hey, you feel me?
Yeah, no, I agree. But I will say that I think that I think that overall, not just black men, the black community in general can do a better can do better in creating an overall comfortable place for
Okay.
everyone to be able to not express themselves, but I feel like there's so like deeply rooted in the black community, especially the African American community in America, is trauma. And like I'm super big on the spiritual tip or whatever. And like you spoke about the mother goddess earlier, so I know you're somewhat aware about what really be going on. But like just think about it, bro. If your descendants were slaves and you walk like you just walk around, right? You're literally walking on the ground that your ancestors helped build. Like there's certain traumas that are so deeply rooted. If you don't do the internal work as a human being, you're not gonna be able to dissect all those things. And I think that's where we see a lot of these like hypersexualistic women, and that's why it was so easy for in the 60s the black family to be separated, and that's why we see so many things because of this deeply rooted trauma. And full circle moment now, right? When I see posts like the one where you quoted the guy from the podcast, I think you both come from places that are caring about the black family. And I think at the end of the day, both sides care about the importance of the black family. But I think we have to have a conversation about just how affecting the trauma is. Because and I'm on Twitter right now, so I don't even know if I should be saying this, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like the uptick in homosexuality and trans stuff and all that
I'll say
is
it
a
for you, brother. No, brother, I got you. You didn't say it. I said it. Listen, this brother fuckers and bulldagger bullshit is out of control. It's
and
it's
it's but it's
it's
also a
directly,
reflection of
yeah, to the
hyper.
father
It's
not
also
being
a
in the home, to the fathers not being in the
but and
home.
but And also hypersexuality too. This hypersexuality shit is a part of it too.
Hypersexuality still
It's
comes back.
people not being disciplined.
Well, no, it's not just being disciplined. Again, the hypersexuality is the father not being in the home, bro.
No,
Listen,
yes, yes.
this is what I'm saying. Let me do this real quick, brother, because I got people got a couple questions for you. Let me acknowledge
No, you
these
good.
chats, and we'll get to the questions. And I greatly appreciate you coming up, bro. Hey, this is one thing niggas scared to do on Twitter, bro. And I again definitely appreciate you for you know what I mean, and actually having a great conversation to be able to make points. So again, brother, I greatly appreciate it, man. I don't take it for granted. Shout out to
Anytime,
Tequila
man.
Sport for the 10.
I'm gonna
Appreciate you, brother.
definitely I'm gonna throw you a follow, bro, and I
For sure,
appreciate the
And
conversation for sure.
I'll follow you back. Happy Memorial Day. Thanks for your service for the country. Appreciate you, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man. Shout out to Mojo for 5. Damn, he got up out of here. I told him this. Thank you for your service, bro. Appreciate you, Mojo. Thank you, Mojo, again. Come on, Mojo. Come on, Mojo. Let him live. He had a great convo, man. Albert C, man, greatly appreciate you, brother. I'm sorry he bounced out before he asked you a question. If you're still here, BJ, brother, you still watching. Somebody had a question for you. Come back just real quick, just answer the question. You can bounce out. I appreciate it. Shout out to Albert C for the 5. Appreciate it. Ask BJ if he thinks it should be mandatory for women to register for selected service. Most people don't think that way, man. You feel me? But hey, it is what it is. But so where was I? Okay. I guess I can just leave where we're at. The issue and the problem again, niggas don't know how to listen. Niggas don't want to listen if it's anything that's gonna fuck up their pussy. Okay. All right. If you tell niggas, hey man, you shouldn't let these women, it's just other things going viral right now, talking about young boys out here talking about they homegirls or something cussing them out. Okay. It's not manly, bro. A woman should never be talking to you like she a motherfucking sailor in port on her motherfucking third drink. But as black men, that's what we've been told we have to accept. This Remy Ma Papoose situation. I can't even get to the Remy Ma Papoose shit, which I'm gonna have to eventually. But because of the shit that's going on Twitter, right? But that is the ultimate fucking example. It's never enough. Ain't, can't, don't, won't. Papoose motherfucking put his career on hold. He was going to see his wife that was irresponsible and shot her friend over a little bit of money. Got convicted, had to go to prison. This man was going to the prison every day to see his fucking wife just for her to do what? Get out and cheat with a lesser fucking version of what he was. All right. Now, am I saying that's all? Of course not. It's not all. But what I'm saying is it's a lot of black women supporting it. It's too many black women supporting Remy Ma and this, that. What? That tells you in itself. You'll never see women of different cultures doing the same thing, even if they thought that way, because they know the understanding and the importance of the optics and how detrimental it would be to their race, to their group. They keep that shit to themselves. They're not gonna come out here publicly and say that shit. They're not gonna come out here and publicly fucking support a woman that cheated on her husband, that put his whole life on the line and was waiting on you hand and fucking foot while you would get a prison bid. But we talking about motherfucking listen, big boy, exactly. Big shout out to big boy. Listen, this is what, remember when they did the thing? I covered a story where I think it was The Root or somebody did this thing that was suggesting people for Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan ain't got no kids. Michael B. Jordan is wealthy. Michael B. Jordan was deemed the most handsome man in the world a couple years back. Most women deem Michael B. Jordan as attractive. Women do, right? But who did they suggest for Michael B. Jordan? Older single mothers. Every last one of them. One of the most eligible black bachelors, if not the most eligible black bachelor on the planet. And The Root suggested all single mothers for Michael B. Jordan. Black man, I know. All you niggas on Twitter, bro, listen. Your mama ain't never did nothing wrong. You know, your baby mama, even though she done kept you from the kids and all this other shit. It was something you did. You've been drinking the Kool-Aid, brother. You still a permanent, or you still a prisoner, okay, to the fucking black woman is God complex, the mother goddess complex. That is how the black community is fucking structured, and that's the problem. That's why we're in shit. Okay, that's why we're circling the drain. This is why the men are called sassy and zesty and any of these other things. If you dare speak out against the fucking women, why? Because the women have power and they don't want to give it up. But you niggas don't understand that, and you niggas don't care because you just want to fuck. Y'all just want access to some pussy. And the sad part about it, you think caping for them on the internet, right, is going to get you there. It's not, my nigga. One thing, Fantastic was wrong. A lot of you niggas are simps, and you're happy with it. If being a simp is what you have to be in order to get sexual access to women, hey man, a lot of you niggas are willing to do it. A lot of you. Okay? As you become older, right? And a lot of y'all done had this shit. That nigga got gray hair. Yeah, that's wisdom. That's why I don't dye my shit. I ain't ashamed of this shit. I earned this gray. You know what I'm saying? You learn better, you do better. When I was a boy, I thought I was a boy. When I become a man, I think and I act like a motherfucking man. All right? My people suffer from fucking lack of knowledge. You niggas don't want to learn nothing. You just want to keep the fucking shit going as to where you get to get your little nut off, you know, at least once a week or whatever, so on and so forth, or you get your in-house. And this bitch is motherfucking running you crazy. She's no asset to your life other than pussy. Y'all don't have that conversation though. Y'all niggas are out here repeating, man. Yeah, man. They taking care of most of the men. They taking care of most of the men. Where? Where does the fucking number say that? Last time I checked, the majority of fucking black men are in the middle class. Last time I checked. But again, you broke ass nigga. You're broke. You're broke. You're broke. You're broke. You're broke. Well, damn, shawty, ain't you broke too? Black women have declined 2 years in a row of salary. Black women just had 100,000 jobs, the largest percentage of anybody layoffs in last month. That's nothing to celebrate, but again, that's what I'm saying. We're countering rhetoric. You say you didn't know I was in the Navy, brother? Oh, VA. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sweet for sure, man. You know, yeah, bro. I was there and twice. I was in VA from 06 to 08, and then I was there again from 17 to 21. I left in 21. So yeah, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, listen. Prime, and this is what I'm saying. And niggas don't even understand. You niggas going against me, bro. You going against yourself. At the end of the day, bro, y'all can talk all this crazy shit. Loser this, loser that, all this, bro. This incel. Come on, bro. You know I'm not no motherfucking incel, bro. You know I'm not no incel, dog. I got grown kids. I'm a tall, dark skinned nigga that's, and I'm retired, bro. I'm a tall, dark skinned nigga retired with all my hair, nigga. You see that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This ain't no man unit. All right. All right. Listen. Come on, man. Let's just have a conversation. Stop trying. You niggas not funny in me. Most of you niggas saying shit from a motherfucking burner account. You niggas not even brave enough to motherfucking try and, you know what I mean? At least if you go throw jokes, nigga, throw jokes with your real face out here.
And it's a man unit.
A lot of you niggas out here, motherfucking trying to talk shit to me, got man units, nigga. All right. All right. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall, nigga. I can say the shit you scared to say. I can say the shit you can't say. I've been saying this shit when I probably shouldn't have been saying it. And I didn't get nothing ever said until I came to motherfucking Twitter and y'all went to my job and snitched on me. Black men have to protect ourselves, especially from ourselves. A black male feminist is a problem, and he's an enemy of black men. I'm saying it. Okay? A black man that's a feminist is an enemy to progress of the black race. All he's going to do is perpetuate the bullshit and make excuses for women's poor choices. This man literally said, we all have to be accountable for the very small percentage of men that are violating women. No, nigga. No, I don't have to be accountable. That's like saying again, and this is why I know you niggas are stupid, right? And I'm gonna keep reminding y'all of how stupid y'all are. Stupid and dumb. Niggas have a listening problem and a comprehension problem. So by this logic, I need y'all to just walk down to the fucking nearest police station and turn yourself in. I did it. I did it. Or if the police pull you over, hey, nigga, you match the description. You did it. We taking you down to the station. Don't say nothing. Don't whatever. Don't plead not guilty. Just accept the fucking charge. Because that's literally what this dumbass nigga did. The majority of black men are, violent and all this other shit and and you have to be accountable for it. No, nigga, I don't. I have to be accountable for what the fuck I do. Okay? And unfortunately, again, if a woman has experienced that level of trauma, I have to be accountable and probably leave that woman alone. She's not for me. She's too traumatized. I don't want to be a motherfucking therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, psychologist all in one just to fucking have love. That's another thing I told y'all. Black men are the most benevolent motherfucking niggas on the planet. You got to be everything just to have a fucking successful relationship, bro. Everything. And when the shit don't work, it's still your fault. This shit is ridiculous, bro. But again, because you niggas are still indoctrinated in the motherfucking female worship mindset, and y'all think it's cool, y'all followers just like the hoes. Y'all are in the hive. The fucking male worker bee that serves no purpose other than to fucking serve the queen. You know what I mean? And make more babies. You niggas don't even understand what you're in. But that's why I'm here. Okay? I'm here to help you brothers, man. Especially you young niggas. You young niggas, bro, listen. I'm good. Every way, shape, form, and fashion, dog. You being a motherfucking male feminist, bro, you're not gonna get far. We just saw some shit happen now. Wish them the best. You know what I'm talking about. All right. But if the shit don't work out, are we surprised? You niggas have to learn that a man has to say the things that are unpopular, uncomfortable, as long as they're right. I know I'm right. You niggas came back today and I said, hey, this man was vilifying the fact of the matter that boys or men want to have sex with women and talking about, it's too early. No, brother, we all start liking girls at younger ages. It's the point of the matter where we don't even know what a girl is. She's just another kid. Then you get to the little puppy love stage where she's pretty. I like her. Right? And then the fucking testosterone kicks in. All right. And now liking goes to some a little bit further. And you actually had dumbass niggas in the comments talking about, well, no, men aren't trying to have sex in high school. Boys aren't trying to have sex in high school. Niggas a lie. Bro, you just look goofy and you dumb. Arguing for the sake of arguing, trying to look cool for the hoes that don't want you in the first place, that you never gonna meet, that you never gonna fuck, never gonna do nothing for you. And most important, and this is the kicker. Listen, all you male feminists out here, let me tell you a secret. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come closer. They hate you too. Feminists hate men. Okay? Feminists hate men in general, nigga. Whether you're a supporter, you're still violent. You're still a threat. You're still a sexual deviant. You're still all of this shit. and they use you as a pawn. Because see, a man said it. A man said it. That is what makes the fucking male feminist dangerous. The most dangerous part of the fucking male feminist is he's a Trojan horse. And he's the example that motherfucking validates any and every claim they make against men. You stupid ass nigga. See, Creed said, now Creed said y'all. She didn't say us. So Creed said y'all. Yes, Creed. Niggas was hunching around 11, 12. Yes, probably. Definitely like whatever, 13. Mark Lamont, we know Mark Lamont is dangerous. Mark Lamont Hill don't even know what a fucking woman is. Any man, and that's why I say, man, that's another major issue and problem. These supporters of supporters of the alternative lifestyle community, especially if you are not a part of that community, bro. They got it. They don't need your help. Listen, hey, Prime, me too. Actually, 7th for me. Prime, she got pregnant in the 7th grade. 2 of them, best friends. Crazy thing about it. 2 best friends got pregnant in the 7th grade, bro. Middle school. Never forget it. And when we point out well, hey man, y'all letting these little girls dance and dress provocatively and all this different stuff and so on and so forth, and they got the black woman now letting the girls cuss out grown people and talk to grown people like grown people. It's the man's fault though, right? When the man points out and say, hey man, that little girl probably shouldn't be doing it, you sexualizing her, right? Am I sexualizing her, or am I telling you that that's inappropriate and that you're putting her in danger by allowing her? Okay, because if these men, and there are, so since men are, some men, okay, a minority of men, but men are predators, right? Sexual deviants that are just waiting around every corner. Okay, the small percentage that exists, why would you do anything for a child to be a target? Am I not, as a black man that's also a father, a son, a brother, right? Step in and tell some black woman that obviously don't got enough fucking home training or never had a man enough around her to understand, hey, ma'am, excuse me, hope you don't take this the wrong way, but you might want to, your daughter's a little underdressed. See, we can't even do that anymore. I can remember vaguely my grandma, when the shift started happening, my grandma getting on to the young girls when they started, putting their stomach out and, Daisy Duke shorts and stuff like that. And because we still had that community, 90s, the girls would hang their head in shame, okay? And they would, at least get out of the presence of my grandma, and at least seem something like they wanted to go fix it. Now, you hoes get as naked as possible. Every female rapper, 50 Cent just said it. Pussy this, pussy that, pussy this, pussy that. Y'all complain about when the niggas was doing it, right? Y'all do it more than the niggas was. But it's the men doing it. Listen what y'all saying. Y'all are blaming men for something that women have the monopoly and complete and total control over. Women control sex. So how men are going to be, how are men the sexualizers? If women control sex, women control the men that can have sex, have access to sex, how sex is had, children that are had from sex, right? How the fuck are men controlling anything? The men are just trying to get there. Vast majority of men are doing any and everything that they have to do to have access, because they aren't in the 10 to 20% of men that the women just want naturally. They ain't got to do much. You niggas talking all this shit on Twitter. Oh, brother, I ain't lose nothing, bro. I'm good. Link still in the what's name. You niggas want to come up? Y'all over there. But again, this is what happens when dumb people want to defend dumb shit. And dumb niggas want to have access to the pussy. You're going to hold water for some shit that goes against any and everything about you, my nigga. Any man should have a problem with a man that's a feminist. I'm not saying he shouldn't love women. I'm not saying he shouldn't want to protect women. But again, to say and blame all black men for the fucking horrible actions of the few is ridiculous, dog. That doesn't work that way in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That's like one person fucking up on the job. Now everybody get a write up, or everybody get fired. You're not just, well, yeah, you're right. We're all guilty. No, nigga, you got to eat. So you gonna fight and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't have shit to do with that. What the fuck I'm getting fired for? I can't afford to have my whole motherfucking life change for somebody else's mistake. I had absolutely nothing else to do. Well, no, that's just the policy. Now what? Now you asked out. That's the attitude black men have to start having with these niggas, okay? That are vilifying and denigrating all black men for the very small few. All you niggas broke. No, we're not. They baby daddies broke. The niggas they fucking is broke. This is why these hoes get to run around here and say and claim everybody broke. Huh? You're a loser. Bitch, you're not a winner because niggas want to put dick in you. Dumb bitch. You got all those followers because those niggas, and that's the funny thing about it. All these caping ass niggas, right? All these caping ass niggas on Twitter, guess what they want to do? Fuck. You want to fuck too, lame ass nigga. You ain't out here just to put your dick up for life. You have no sexual desire. Nigga, you actually worse than me because you too scared to say it. Hey, babe, I want that pussy, baby. You know what I came here for. Men and women, what do we get together for? If I'm here talking to you and I'm telling you you're attractive, it's because I would like to insert my penis in you. A lot of you niggas don't have the motherfucking, you don't have the wherewithal to say that. You're not built like that. You too pussy, you too scared, you too ugly, you too fat, you too broke, you too dumb. I ain't got to play nothing with no fucking woman, bro. I tell her exactly what the fuck I want, and she either complies or she don't. Fair exchange is no robbery. Women do it all the time. That nigga ain't got, if he ain't buying me this, he can't even smell this pussy. You niggas protect that, but then when I come out and say, well, hey, I want the pussy. Now I'm just this deviant. When again, show me the fucking relationship where niggas are sexless relationships. Oh, I just love her so much. She's so beautiful. I can just look at her for life. I never want to penetrate her. I never want her to make my penis ejaculate. Never. Lame ass nigga. Y'all the real lame ass niggas. Cause you scared, nigga. You wish you can do the shit I motherfucking do and say the shit I say and still motherfucking have my motherfucking way, nigga. You're not there yet. I understand it. But you can get there. The first step in getting there, brother, is just fuck it. Am I saying be an asshole? And again, I'm not no nigga that's rude. I'm not rude to women unless she's rude to me. If she's rude to me, then I'm rude to her. But hey, I've been rejected, and hey, well, love, hey, you still beautiful, whatever, so on and so forth. Hey, you have a nice day. Be on my way. Because what do I know? There's a billion more motherfucking women out here. There's always another one. And if I get one bad one, I can get two more. That's y'all's problem with niggas like me, bro. I'm good, bro. Wherever you put me in the world, I'm good. I ain't got to buy no pussy. I ain't paying for it either. Ain't no tricking niggas, none of that shit. No, baby. You know what it is to me. And the reason, y'all should see this. Women know the niggas that they can't manipulate. Bitch can't manipulate me, bro. They need to shut me up, because if I, you know what I'm saying, empower you, my nigga, if I wake you up, you're one less simp. That's one nigga that come off of a list of niggas. The food nigga, the ride nigga, the fix it nigga, you know, where your ass was at. Now you refuse and being that nigga, and now you can fucking demand a woman that actually fucking gives a fuck about you, because you refuse to be a fucking rest in peace ARC. What do you say? A beta male orbiter. You a nigga that's comfortable when sitting in the motherfucking friend zone and sitting on the bench, because you know eventually she's gonna come around. Nah, nigga. I'm a starter. Fuck is we talking about? All-star at that shit. MVP, baby. That's why I always
don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah.
Gets the bottom of that pussy, baby. Shout out to my man Mojo again for another 5. Greatly appreciate you. Shit, hold on. Niggas trade their dignity for pussy every day, B. Hey, bro, you didn't tell one lie, brother. You did not tell one lie. Shout out to my man T.O. in the motherfucking building with the 20 ball. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Ain't nothing but some money. Fatty was on TikTok last night with a woman who was a hardcore feminist who stabbed her baby daddy. Whoa, which the baby daddy dropped the charges and saying she held herself accountable by confessing, but is now advocating for women's violence towards men. LOL. I told y'all, man, that's these niggas, man. T.O., a lot of these niggas are prisoners that don't even know, man, for the pussy. Niggas are indoctrinated, propagandized, brainwashed. And niggas don't even know it. Most people don't. A lot of niggas got Stockholm syndrome. What the fuck? Now you niggas is being weird, bro. How did this nigga even fucking, bro? Don't play with me, bro. Yeah, y'all just being weird. Yeah, y'all being super weird. Yeah, y'all niggas. Oh, man, Twitter is full of weirdos, dog. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and rightfully so. I'm glad I only got on Twitter when I got on it. Twitter is the thing where niggas will actually try to fuck with your real life over disagreements, and you know what I mean, the fake internet, right? When I tell you over these last couple of days, it's been the weirdest shit on the rest of my social media and whatever, so on and so forth. Weirdo ass motherfuckers. Because as long as niggas don't know about you, it's cool. But if you get into it with the motherfucking Rainbow Mafia or Rainbow Mob or whatever, the Brotherfuckers, Bulldaggers, and Decepticons, yeah, you know, all of y'all, right? They start trying to take the shit outside the internet. And it's just like, bro, don't do that. Okay? Don't, like, go on and do, you know what I mean? All right? Keep it on the internet, bro. I don't care enough about you to follow you to other fucking social media platforms and worry about what you got going on in real life. Nah, none of that, bro. Nah. Cool. Because now you niggas is being super weird on some other shit. Yeah, man, listen, and they pussy. Pussies and assholes. Pussies, assholes, and titties at the top and dick at the bottom. And I'm telling you, man, listen, bro. That's the thing. That's like the entire LGBT community. I think now is like 7% of some shit. Somehow, some way. Again, let's give the order, y'all. Black women, LGBT, right? Specifically the gay men. And I don't know if I want to put the Decepticons over the Bulldaggers. We say gay men, Bulldaggers, Decepticons, then straight black men. Straight black men are at the bottom, okay, of the black demographic. You niggas didn't know that, huh? You never noticed that, huh? All you niggas as motherfucking, dick and clit riding on fucking Twitter and just following shit. Have you ever considered the black man's and the importance, again, the importance of the fucking race, the demographic is always the man in leadership, right? Somehow, some way, we're the only group of men that's at the fucking bottom. We're under the people that can't even generate families. There's more advocacy for gay men, lesbian women, and trans whatevers than straight black men. The moment a straight black man says something that's problematic, he's a loser. He's an incel. He hates women. He's violent. When we know who's the most violent people, y'all. Chat participation, chat participation, chat participation. See, this is the problem. And this is what's wrong with you niggas, right? Y'all don't, you so pussy focused, you don't even care about the facts. The most violent motherfucking group within black people are lesbian women. You know, the women that pretend to be niggas, the pretended niggas. Where y'all was saying that niggas is dressing like studs. And niggas have this, oh, it's not that serious attitude and everything. Yes, nigga, it is that serious. You can't let the one ant get away from the picnic, my nigga. Oh, it's just one ant. Yeah, one ant turns into a fucking 100. 100 turns into 1,000. 1,000 turns into a whole motherfucking mound if you got enough food there. But that's a part of the feminist agenda. Oh, it's not that big a deal. Don't worry about that. You're being too aggressive. It's not that serious. Meantime, between time, power, 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 stacking, multiplying. Now, shut up, bitch ass nigga. This is where we are in the black community, where the women can speak to the men like that and niggas think it's attractive. That's where we are. And you niggas don't see nothing wrong with it because, again, you're dumb. Well, I'm not going to say you're dumb. I'm sorry. You're a victim of the system, brother. You're a victim of the system. Don't even fucking understand it. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Let me see. Here you go, right here. Shout out to Passport Trucker, man. Shout out to Passport Trucker. Appreciate you, brother. Here we go. This is a trend on TikTok that's happening right now. And niggas gonna say truth is said in jest, man. A lot of truth is said in jest. Shout out to Chronicles for that too. A lot of times when niggas is joking and, you know what I mean, coking and joking, as you say, right? There's some truth to it, bro. There's some truth to every joke.
On my life, bitch, I suck the fuck out you. Fuck you so that I hate when a nigga think I won't put my motherfucking head on this. On my life, bitch, I suck the fuck out you. Fuck you so that I hate.
When my girlfriend cussing me the fuck out, but at least I know she has feelings for me for real. These are young niggas. These the YNs, bro. Listen to the. Let me see if I can slow it down so you can hear what she's saying.
On my life, bitch, I suck the fuck out you. Fuck you so that I hate when a nigga think I won't put my motherfucking head on them. On my life, bitch, I suck the fuck out you. Fuck you so that I hate when a nigga think I won't put my motherfucking head on them. On my life, bitch, I suck the fuck out you. Fuck you so that I hate when a nigga think I won't put my motherfucking head on them. Bitch, I suck the.
Now again, what the woman is saying is, bitch thinking a man won't think I won't put my motherfucking hands on him. So when it's a woman being abused, everybody's up in arm. But when it's a man, y'all cool. Oh, you can take it, nigga. It's a girl. She a girl. Remember the shit from a couple weeks ago when the bitch was going in the nigga's pocket? Nigga sat back, laughed, recorded, did everything when the girls kept violating, went in his pocket, tried to rob him in broad daylight. They didn't react to what? To this nigga motherfucking laid one of them out. You niggas are the problem. Every last one of you that niggas that sit around and let a bitch do all kinds of motherfucking violent shit to a man and never step in and get this bitch, and the man is trying to avoid the situation, trying to avoid conflict, and like, hey, leave me alone. I ain't, hey man, whatever. Nobody steps in then. The women don't, because the women find it funny and the women understand the dominance being showed. Okay? All right? Shout out to motherfucking was it Kendra G or Angry Man? Those two. I don't know which one of those two originated with the ideology, but I know it's one of those two. That hyena shit for the black community, bro, is nigga beyond spot on. The female fucking hierarchy and the female running shit and the men fucking being like not even second class citizens, bruh. You niggas don't even know what emasculation is. These are young niggas, bro. These are the future leaders.
On my life, bitch, I slap the fuck out you. Fucking something I hate when a nigga think I won't put my motherfucking hands on them. Bitch, I slap the dog shit out of you. On my life, bitch, I slap the fuck out you. Fucking something I hate when a nigga think I won't put my on my life, bitch, I slap the fuck out you. Fucking something I hate when a nigga think I won't put my motherfucking hands on them. On my life, bitch, I slap the fuck out you. Fucking something I hate when a nigga think I won't put my motherfucking hands on them. Bitch, I on my life, bitch, I slap the fuck out you. Fucking something I hate when a nigga think I won't.
Y'all listen, man. Y'all don't see the problem. This is just funny. This is funny, but the recording is a real recording. This is a real black girl's voice saying this. You niggas don't see no problem with that though, right? You niggas don't see the detriment of how bad that is, and versus me saying, hey, men want to have sex with women and that's okay. No one has to teach a man or a boy to be attracted to women. It's natural. And let me, so that too. You niggas, this is how dangerous the LGBT ideology is, because I don't ever see you niggas saying that about the fucking especially the men, because we know they have the highest rate of deadly STDs and they're the most sexually irresponsible. You know, overall, black women are the most sexually irresponsible. Well, I don't know, because they be fucking the brotherfuckers too. So it's somewhere like 1A, 1B. But the funny thing about it is, you guys never talk to the men that like men about their sexual habits, prowess, and more likely than not, they were actually, you know, encouraged in a horrible way in their sexual nature. It's not natural. It's not inherent. More likely than not, something traumatic to them happened as a child, but y'all don't want to talk about that no more either. Right? So the straight boys that just naturally grow and progress into liking girls and wanting to have sex with girls are a problem. And you can make the claim that, oh, you're taught to be over sexualized and objectified. No, nigga. That's a lie. It's something that naturally occurs with all races of men. This is why only niggas dumbass is saying this shit. And the women are going to fucking eat it up, because at the same time, they get to be the victims, but who the niggas fucking? I was amazed by the number of men that told me, hey man, yeah, my first sexual encounter was when I was, you know, under, you know, prepubescent age, and it was with a grown woman, or was a teenage girl. No one talks about that side of it. Y'all only want to focus on the motherfucking the girls and the women being victims. Like there are no boys. R. Kelly told you this. That's why he turned out the way he turned out. That's why it's so dangerous for people to violate children. Why you niggas, all you niggas on Twitter, you bitches especially, but you niggas too. When the last time you checked your sex offender registry? You a single mom out here. You done been to the club. You done bought weave and hairdos and nails and all this other shit. Your stupid ass ain't checked the motherfucking registry not one time this year. We 5 months in. As a mother, you should at least be checking the shit motherfucking quarterly, if not monthly, just to make sure who's around you. It may be somebody you motherfucking know that's on the motherfucking registry. But you hoes ain't doing that. Y'all just rather just, you know, talk shit on Twitter and, you know, use the internet and motherfucking post your pussy, your titties, your ass. Y'all don't give a fuck about these kids, man. That's another big part. These bitches is birthers. They're not mothers. These kids are just a form of income. Me and my mom was talking about this yesterday. My mom said, man, she said, baby, these folks ain't having these children for the right reasons. They don't care nothing about these children. I say, Mom, you're right. They having them for fucking benefits. They have them so they can stay on Section 8. They have them so they can get more food stamps. They have them so they can put them on fucking medication to get an SSI check. Shout out to Dub. You niggas too scared, bro. It's fine though. Like I said, man, I'm good. I'm gonna do what you too scared of doing what you can't do, my nigga. I'm gonna help black men out. I'm gonna call out each and every weak ass fuck nigga, okay? Male feminist every time. Every time I come across your and again, I'm gonna give it time because I responded to Buddy one time, right? In the bullshit, then he doubled up. Confirmed. In the black community, a man that's fighting for the women over the man is an enemy to everybody. A man that's fighting for the LGBT over the man is an enemy to everybody. Until the straight black man is in his proper place, niggas is not going nowhere. He's gonna be this forever perpetual bullshit and swirling the motherfucking drain. Again, 2053. Most of you niggas don't even know about it. 2053, black people are fucking slated to be a permanent underclass. What are you niggas doing? Calling everybody broke and this and all this other shit. Do you have any property, my nigga? You have any investments, my nigga? Do you have a career field that's going to survive AI and robotics, my nigga? I pose all these questions. I talk about all this shit, not just the black women, but I have to talk about the black women because, again, the most important part of a successful group, demographic, race, or whatever is the family, right? Man, woman, children, right? So I have to talk about the black woman because the black man needs to be in a relationship, healthy relationship, household, financial understanding, right? To raise children that are going to do the same thing. It's way too much out of whack now. Shout out to Tequila Silver for the 5. Greatly appreciate you. That's propaganda to set black men fully under his woman and society in the future. Yes, it definitely is, bro. Shout out to my man Dub Will in the building for the 5. Your mama is 100% correct. I literally just had a coworker the other day to tell me she didn't want her kids. She just was just smashing. Yeah, man. It's sad, dog. It's sad, man. It's sad but true. If you say that though, you know. Shout out to a man supporting men. Appreciate your brother with the 5. I was in the 7th grade and I had a 9th grade female trying to sleep with me. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? But it's only the boys that want sex, apparently. The boys are, are over sexualized and taught. The boys are over sexualized and taught to be these sexual deviants. And hey, hit the like button for me, man. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. I got damn, y'all pretty good on the like shit. I got 165. I got 140 likes. I need them 20 likes, man. More. So I say watching porn more, but we know again the sex toy industry is who, Albert? See, 90+% of the sex toys and the sex toy industry is targeted to who? Niggas don't want to have these conversations though. This is shit that you can motherfucking see. This is shit you can literally audit for black men to be the sexual deviants, man. Why the women selling pussy, playing with their pussy, like just showing their pussy for no reason at all. But the men are the fucking the perpetrators. The men are the catalyst for this shit. No, niggas said this. Nigga went viral and said, man, niggas used to have to put in all kinds of work to get pictures like these. And the bitch replied, "Oh, maybe you just won that nigga." And then he replied again, goated, one of the greatest of all time fucking tweets. I guess we all that nigga now. Shout out to that brother. Shout out to the I guess we all that nigga now tweet brother. I told you, bro, I'm not even excited about a bitch twerking no more. Y'all talking about nigga fatigue and black fatigue. I'm twerking fatigue. Baby, listen, you don't listen. What I'm 40. I'm not intrigued by that, baby. You gonna give me that mouth, you give me that pussy or not. Okay. I'm not again. These bitches twerking again. Oh God. Here they go shaking their ass. Oh, you don't like to shake? Bro, they in church, brother. Brother, it's a church service. It's the kids' sixth grade graduation, brother. The mama got up shaking her ass like she in the motherfucking Uncle Luke video. Brother, yes, brother. I don't want to see her twerking at that occasion. She in a club or she somewhere where it's twerking appropriate, baby, twerk away. But even then, I'm not just seeing it. I can't even enjoy my chicken and waffles. Yeah, man. What are we talking about, bro? Yeah, buddy said we all that nigga now on some juice type shit. People don't understand, bro, how far the black community has fallen, dog. Again, the young motherfuckers don't know because they hadn't lived it, they hadn't seen it. All they know is chaos. All they know is dysfunction. All they know is the women being in charge. Those of us that grew up, you know what I'm saying, with the remnants of men still being involved, still being in the household. You know what I'm saying? 90s and possibly early 2000s. After that, bro, it's all women. After that, it's all women, man. Most of these dudes' father figures are fucking like a coach, football, basketball, whatever. Oh well, these man ain't taking care of their kids. Well, why didn't the mother do her first job in giving her child a suitable father? Y'all don't even want to have that conversation. It is the mother's responsibility to give her kid a good dad. I don't want to hear this shit about. And the girl, shout out to she's a gun enthusiast. I think she just had a baby, and she said one of the things I refuse to believe is the moment after conception, the man just turns out to be this horrible, terrible person with absolutely no red flags beforehand. A black woman said this. And shout out to all the black women that agreed with me. Niggas are not gonna make it with niggas fighting for the hoes. Okay? When I say hoes, I literally mean hoes. I didn't say women. I've been saying women earlier. I'm saying hoes. These niggas are fighting for the hoes. They're not fighting for the women. They're fighting for the hoes. They're making excuses for the women that have poor choices, especially sexually, and then they're putting it on the men. 90+% of these women are not being forced to do anything. They're not being manipulated. They're not being extorted. They're not being coerced. No, this is just what the fuck they want to do. They do what women have done since the beginning of time and use sex as leverage. Okay? They use sex as leverage to get what they want, and they actually give the sex to the men they want to have sex with. It's niggas out here getting that pussy for little to nothing. Okay, it's niggas out here that's getting women that's flying them out, that's paying for this, that's buying that. Okay, don't ask me how I know. Right? There are men that can get equal return on their investment in women. The thing is, we know that's not most men. And being that most men have never been able to operate from power, from a position of power with women, and now you're in a matriarchal society, the man has to bend the knee. The worker bee doesn't want to be motherfucking cast out of the hive. That is his existence, to serve the queen. I know you niggas, oh, you just, again, man, don't take my word for it, brother. It's way people way better than me that's done this shit. Chronicles again. Chronicles of Judah 144. If you dispute anything I say, his video's still on here and he got a Patreon. Chronicles of Judah 144 breaks this shit down to a kernel. The black woman is a fucking feminist and a racialist. She's always a fucking feminist first. Anything she can do to shit on niggas and blame niggas and so on and so forth. Not saying niggas have no what's name. The men still have a responsibility to be men. But the first part of being a man is establishing your place as a man, leader, authority, all those different things. Of course, being that you know what I'm saying, or equipped to do so. Y'all dealing with bitches that celebrate the motherfucking gangbangers and drug dealers. For real? Y'all making excuses for that? There's a girl on Twitter right now. She she gave some nigga, I don't know, I think she's like $3,600 or some shit. And she's showing all her text message threads, all the money she done gave this nigga, and la la la. And everybody just like, bitch, what's wrong with you? Shout out to T.O. for another 5. Appreciate you, brother. Folks in Lululemon, they're in there shaking the shitter again. Goddamn LaQuisha and Keisha. Yeah, there they go. Can't go anywhere. Goddamn. Don't they got a club or something around? It's not even club hours. It's noon. You got to do the sexy dance noon in the middle of the department store. I tell you, I was in a Home Depot yesterday, and trying to get some planks for my deck, and there they go twerking down the aisles down there too. That's what they call it, twerking, jerking. That's what they call it, the jerking, twerking. Yeah, shameful. I remember when them colored people used to be nice, decent people. I remember. Things done changed though. Rob Platt, don't get me on that, bro. They turned Cassie's husband into the model husband. Black women did this. Black women specifically, that's a whole nother thing. I could go for another 10 hours. We start talking about the motherfucking black women's worship of foreign men. Child tyranny. While you dumbass niggas are up here caping, right? Creed, now don't play with me. I've been around enough white people, understand completely, totally, all right, that there are some white boys that sound just like this here. All right? Don't insult me, ma'am. Right? Okay? Listen, man. Hey, man, I appreciate her, man. I didn't know none of this shit. I didn't know this stuff, man. I told y'all, bro. I don't go. I only whatever you tell me, and I hear it from you specifically. That's what I go by. I don't really, as me doing this YouTube shit. If you listen to everybody else, there's a billion rumors out here. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, niggas said I was 5'5", like 102 pounds or some shit when I first got on here. Before I start showing myself. That Prime, I know. Exactly. Silencer. She thought I was silencer. I told y'all, listen, man. Like 10, 20 years from now, bro, people gonna motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, pick up a lot of my shit and replay that shit and clip that shit and use it, bro. All right. It is what it is. I'm willing to do it. It's gonna take time. But I told y'all that female condom shit, I'm the motherfucker who start asking about that shit. Where are the female condoms? I don't want to hear this shit no more about dick discipline, dick discipline, dick discipline. What about the pussy preservation? They make female condoms. Why aren't you hoes using them? Why? The man need to protect himself. Well, don't you need to protect yourself? Y'all claim every nigga dick's dirty, right? Y'all claim all these niggas down low. So again, now let's be logical. I know it's hard for you niggas, you feminist niggas. Let's be logical. Now, if niggas is down low, right, and fucking boys, and niggas' dicks is dirty, don't ever go to the doctor. How are all these black women still allowing these men to have unprotected sex with them? If they are the one perpetuating these facts. Okay? Niggas is broke, dusty, broke, gay, and dirty. Yet and still, y'all still having babies by the broke, gay, and dirty niggas. You having unprotected sex with the broke, gay, and dirty niggas. When they make female condoms. If you told a man to put a condom on, he has to put a condom on, because if he don't, that's rape. You dumbass niggas don't want to have that conversation though. And I'm gonna keep calling you dumbass niggas, because most of you niggas on Twitter are dumb. That's why Twitter had such a long time, very, very cliquish and hive-mindish and, you know, motherfucking follower supremacy type shit on fucking Twitter, right? All you gotta do is have enough fucking followers and everybody's gonna go along with the bullshit no matter how dumb you are. The whole in the argument is that we're not asymptomatic, so men have to go to the doctor at some point to experience symptoms. That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. Like Prime, I'll tell you this. Anything wrong with a nigga dick, that's it. He going to the motherfucking doctor immediately. Okay? Shout out to a man Blanco in the building, man. The reason why they're worshiping Cassie's husband, because he's indirectly, they're ran through holes and think they're gonna find themselves a Cassie's husband kind of nigga. Yeah, that's what they hope and pray for. He's above. I don't know if y'all even noticed. We ain't really talked about it. He's above Russell Wilson now. Cassie's husband is above Russell Wilson. Shout out to Mojo for another 5. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Their favorite type of dude is the one they don't have to show any respect to. Well, yeah, if they're using them. Their favorite type of dude is the dude they like to take dick from. That's the first. The nigga they actually want to fuck, those are women's favorite type of dudes. Shout out to a man supporting men again for the 5. Appreciate it. This woman came over to my place this past weekend. Skirt inside out, no undergarments, and I could smell her pee. No proof, but I know she smashed someone. Yeah, brother, that's all signs of freshly smashed. That's wild. Skirt turned inside out is crazy. That bitch was in a rush. She was in a rush, brother, and she put the motherfucking skirt inside out. Jesus. Shout out to my man Doug Will again, man. Greatly appreciate y'all for all the support for the fight. All excuses for unwanted pregnancy went out the window when they invented the IUD. Well, yeah, IUD, all this shit. Shout out to Cree. Our favorite guys are the ones we love. Yes, Cree. And of course the men you love. Okay. That's for the women though. Cree. You talking about the women. I'm talking about the hoes. See, Cree, I'm making a delineation. They're women and they're hoes. I'm talking about the hoes. These feminists are speaking in favor of the hoes, not the women. The feminist literally said that she loves simp dudes, but her baby daddy ended up being a simp and she ended up stabbing him. LL, these broads don't know what they want. Well, they know what they want, but again, like you said, women, the same thing that women claim they hate, bro. dominance in a man is something that a woman finds desirable. Because what? That means he's able to protect her. So all these motherfucking simp ass, noodle back ass niggas, right? Right? Soft ones, bro, they're just fodder. She definitely got some nigga that's motherfucking grabbing her by her neck and hitting it from the bike somewhere. If you this soft motherfucking after 7 ass nigga, I give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. In 2025, there's a motherfucking some drill nigga. Slimy little dude, some poo shiesty ass nigga that's hitting your bitch from the bike, brother. I promise you. I promise you, bro. Exactly. Whole boot print in her neck. MMATL. That's the niggas they love right there. Nigga, you just paying for everything. Apparently, Cooking with Kaya just broke up with her boyfriend because she done got around all the streaming niggas. She done got around all the niggas with money. So she done kicked the regular smuggler nigga to the curb. Bro, hypergamy is like pretty much undefeated. Right? A woman, the biggest fucking polygamous or polyamorous or whatever the fuck, the biggest non-monogamous motherfuckers nowadays, the women. Bro, these bitches need niggas for they listen. They were saying this a couple of years ago. You got to have 5 niggas to make up the one nigga you want. That's what the hoes was saying. Exactly. Shout out to Jeffrey Rice. Listen, they are not our women. That's why I'm not saying our women. That black women came out and publicly said they are not our women. They said that literally. They said it in spirit. They've alluded to it. When Ice Cube said, "Hey, I have this plan for black people in the what is it? Queens with Cocktails on Fox Soul. What about us?" And Ice Cube said, "Aren't black women black people?" No, but yeah, but no. Bro, you niggas are clueless. All you niggas over here caping, bro, you're going against your own interests, and you're not going to be the better for it. You need to come on over here and learn something, my nigga. You need to come on over here. And the wonderful thing about it, brother, like shout out to the brother that came up earlier, man. Bro, we had a conversation. That's what men are supposed to do. Men are supposed to disagree, and then we're supposed to motherfucking, put our ideology up against each other and see who comes out better. Everything ain't got to be a fucking physical fight, brother. All right? Understanding comes in conversation. Most of you niggas don't want to talk, though, because, again, a lot of you niggas, ignorance is bliss. Y'all understand that. You don't want to see this shit, bro. Because once you see it, life, a lot of the fun in life is not as fun. You look at, you look at women totally different. You can still have love for them in their natural state. You still have respect for them. Again, women. But then now you get the fucking, you know what I'm saying? We give out the whole binoculars out here, bro. All right? We give out the hoe finders over here, bro, and you able to see what a hoe is. And that's fine. Listen, hoes are always going to be around like any and everything else. There are always going to be hoes, but at the end, there's an abundance of hoes. Hoes serve a wonderful purpose. All right? But once you understand the shit, man, what it is. Yo, what up? What up? Shout out to Mr. Williams, man. The only man that I've ever seen a physical female condom in real life, man. Shout out to Mr. Williams, man. Motherfucking trash bag out here, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker's big. Hey, fantastic. Hey, they can't say they ain't out here, man.
I'm telling, hey, Mr. Williams, that's all I'm saying, man. My whole thing is, bro, just keep it, just keep it somewhat fair. And even though life ain't fair, if you're gonna have the comment, you start talking about shit and it can be some fairness there, put it there. But again, a lot of dudes don't even know to think of these concepts, man.
Yeah, they can protect themselves that way. If the female slipping, hey, all you gotta do, they gotta make clinics and everywhere, man. People will say no, they don't. Have you ever even went and seen for yourself?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they free somewhere. Or if
And
they
I
ain't
ain't
free, you can
never
definitely
want
buy
to
it.
have all the kids I had was in wedlock besides the one I had in high school when I was a teenager. Other than that, I wasn't getting these damn women pregnant. It wasn't gonna happen. Too much stuff going out that you can't get rid of, man.
Yeah, man, that's nowadays, bro. Shit crazy.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of women are wild. They wild. They some trash, and they don't mind giving it to you and giving you something you can't get rid of.
Oh shit, Miss Williams, I'm glad you said that. Hold on, Miss Williams, I'm glad you said that, man. It's a thing going around right now, man. It's a thing going around right now. Um, with a brother that said that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. If I didn't save it, I know I liked it. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I liked it. If I didn't save it, give me a second. Mm, here you go. Here it goes, man. Shout out to these brothers.
He said, man, I want to tell you something, man. I'm like, what's up? He like, bro, I took this young lady on a
Shout out to a man supporting men, bro, for the content, man.
date before. And he was like, she dropped dead gorgeous, like bad. I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah. So I took her on a date. I took her to like Ocean Prime or something. It's a few years ago. He says, I took her to Ocean Prime. She told me, she was like, I'm having a great time, man. You so nice. You got manners. You're a gentleman. You know what I mean? And she was like, this is probably like one of the best dates I ever been on. And she was like, but I got something to tell you. And he was like, what's up? She was like, I'm HIV positive.
She got them letters. She spared him.
She spared him, bro. So he said, damn. He said, you all right? You need me to do anything for you? Whatever.
Listen, man. Now, again, respect to these brothers for telling the story, but this is and he's telling the story of his man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about him, but listen what I'm saying. Listen to him saying this. Listen to this shit, bro. Remember we had the girl go viral talking about it's not her responsibility, or she has no responsibility to tell you that she has, HIV or any of this stuff and so on. Bro, this is how these hoes are moving out here, bro. This shit is dangerous. And you niggas talking about, oh, the men are dangerous. The men are they're doing this to the women. They're abusing the women. They're taking the women. No, bro. No, most niggas is not doing this. But what I do know though, there are promotions of women out here saying that they have deadly sexually transmitted diseases, and y'all are supporting them and saying they don't have to tell anyone. Okay. There are also non-biological women out here, non-biological women, okay, that a full transition, okay, because I ain't believing none of you niggas. They still got the motherfucking bat and balls attached, paws, nigga. I ain't falling for it, nigga. They got that bat and ball, nigga. They got the Barry Bonds. Nah, nigga ain't trying to hear it, okay. But full transitioned, okay, to where they feel like they don't have to tell that man, bro. This is something that black men, but black men specifically, talking about black men, got to deal with, bro. This shit is dangerous. Y'all not talking about that danger aspect of it. That's something I would like to know before I even invest time in a woman. Hey, you got a deadly transmitted disease, love. You beautiful, you fine, you all this shit, but I can't do it, baby. I mean, we can be cool.
They should give you the option, man. You have the right to have the option whether or not you want to deal with that person. That goes for the women and the men. You need to give a person an option.
Yeah, I never hear men doing this though, Mr. Williams. That's the thing, right? A man for the most part, bro. Hey, bro, you know what's going on out here, bro. Like niggas can't be moving around, but and a lot of those men are brother fuckers. They're not fucking with bitches anyway.
Right. She said, I heard it when we were young. I was young. I heard it, but ever since I've been like 25, 26, I haven't heard about men doing it. It's been women.
Nah. Mainly, bro.
I haven't heard that in decades about men doing it.
The jerk I'd have gave it to you.
I've been in this game. Bro, listen, she said, had you been an asshole, she would have let him hit that pussy. And hey, listen, man, y'all better listen for that motherfucking music, nigga. Y'all get in that. Hey, you get in that car. Listen, if you ever get in the car, I'm sorry, I'm finna ruin it for you niggas. Listen, you radio listen niggas, you Spotify niggas, you whatever, you got it on shuffle, and this shit come up. Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Won't go to Uncle John.
That's the Lord. That's the Lord talking to you, boy. Listen, that shit. If I'm riding the car with a bitch, that shit come on.
All right, yeah, I gotta take you home, baby.
Hey, yeah, baby. Hey,
and I'm dropping you off. I ain't staying.
Emergency. Okay. Emergency. Hold on. Whoa. That flesh eater is now in the vagina. Whoa. What the hell y'all talking about?
Right. What
flesh
is that?
Is now in the vagina. There are doctors encouraging other doctors to know how to be able to identify the symptoms in a woman's vagina. What the fuck y'all talking about? Now I'm scared on another level, nigga.
Flesh eating.
They got flesh eating fucking disease in the pussy now. Goddamn. Shit.
I'm glad I'm getting married. Shit.
Definitely on some goddamn Trey and Menace of Society. Stop the car, though. Let me out the car, though. Let me out, bro. Let me out, man. Let me out. I'm out, nigga.
What the hell?
Yeah, man. But no, that's what I'm saying, man. Ultimately, this shit is in, and brothers got to understand and realize. I know it's not comfortable. It's a whole lot of new concepts, but black men being successful in being in its proper place, in for the race of black people is just got to happen, bro. It has to happen. It's not gonna be a comfortable fucking process. It's not gonna be an easy transition, but it has to be done, because if you don't, I mean, like I said, we less than 30 years away from 2053, man. A lot of these people don't even know about that shit.
Yeah. Get your house in order. Get it together.
That's crazy, man. Symptoms of donovenosis can appear 1 to 12 weeks after infection and include painless, beefy red ulcers, oh my God, on the genitals or anus that can be spread and cause tissue destruction if left untreated. Man, y'all scaring me, nigga. Donovenosis? Jesus Christ.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, I ain't heard about Mako. So that's why that nigga disappeared then. OG Mako? Damn, that's why that nigga disappeared. Yeah, man, this is crazy, bro. Crazy. And shout out to Dreads. That's another thing. The love after lockup shit is going on. These hoes out here, prison finder, jail finder, whatever the fuck it is. I think it's like JPay or whatever the hell it is, all this other shit. Listen, man, if you niggas want to defend that, man, you go right ahead, brother. If you niggas want to be the 3rd, 4th, and 10th choice of these bitches out here that's got criminal baby daddies, ain't never fucking did nothing for them, and sending cash apps and PayPals and money to niggas in jail and prison. All right. And finally she gets done with that life. She done with the street niggas, and she want to come around and she want to be motherfucking taken care of by a good old 9 to 5 nigga. By all means, nigga, hey, peace and blessings, brother. Godspeed. That what you willing to settle for? You feel like you deserve. Hey, man, I can't save you. I cannot motherfucking save you, bro. What? Mako dead? Wow, I didn't even know that. Shout out to Will's Wardrobe. Shit, I didn't know OG Mako fucking damn. Said Mako sent himself to Uncle Charles. God damn, I didn't know that shit.
Damn, it was that deep.
It just happened too. Shit, he just did the shit the day after Christmas. Crazy. Damn. Every day see you at the damn, bro, it's crazy, man. Yeah, man.
It's really hard.
Bro. And that's another thing too, brothers. I be telling y'all, man. Listen, none of this shit for the most part. And I'm calling a lot of you niggas dumb and shit out here, right? But I want to see black men make it, bro. I want to see black men make it. I want to see you, get some of this gray in your fucking beard or your goatee or whatever, your hair, your face, all the shit you niggas you trying to shame me for, brother. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, live to see your kids get grown and hopefully, you know what I mean, get to hold your grandkids. You feel me? But like I said, this shit comes with time, and as you get older, man, you learn better, you do better, and like as a man, it's gonna be some shit that people may not like, but hey, it ain't about being liked a lot of the time, man. If it's for the greater good, fuck it.
Facts. That's facts.
Yo, what up, Lissette? Yeah, yo, that's crazy. Yeah, beefy ulcers is diabolical. Wow.
Yeah, man. I'm a visual person, man. So when shit, I can imagine just posting.
Yeah, man. But you got anything else, Mr. Williams?
Nah, man. I just wanted to come up and you was talking about that female condom. I was like, hold up, man.
Always
Just so they could see it again,
hey,
to let them know, hey, young
second
bulls.
time in life I done seen one, brother. Second time in life.
Bulls, y'all can get a hold of them. You can tell these females, hey, nah, I might not have one, but you got one. Hey, but
Yeah,
I
man.
salute to you, fantastic, man.
For sure. Always, man. Appreciate Miss Williams.
All right, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Creed, most likely it is. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he probably don't have a choice in using them or reason in using them, rather. Not choice, but reason. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Albert, see, I told you that pussy got to have a bald head. You hear me? That pussy got to be bald, baby. You get one hair bump. One. Okay? That's for condom use. Of course. All right. One hair bump. Anything more than one, baby, we're gonna have to, see some paperwork, something with the condom, But that's what I'm telling you, man. That's what it's. I don't know if you want to call it evolving, devolving. That's what it's becoming, man. That's what it is at this point. Again, man. As much as I call out the brotherfuckers and bull daggers and Decepticons and shit, that's your life, man. Do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Okay, that's how you're gonna live your life. I'm not trying to get you to change it. Again, I don't even believe that it can be changed with a man in the first place. Hey, one dick, that's it, my nigga. Hey, I don't make the rules. I don't make the straight nigga rules. I just abide by them. Okay. But in all seriousness, man, listen, those groups have said it specifically. They have agendas and they have things that they want outside of the black community. And unfortunately, it's always brought up and put in tandem with the black community issues and somehow get to either more likely than not override it, right? And get more attention and derail the ultimate goal of the black people being successful. Which again, if you look at the foundation of those lifestyles, they're counterintuitive to success because it's anti-family by nature. If you can or want to, adopt a child and different things, so on and so forth, that's I personally don't agree with it because to me that creates a huge level of confusion for children. All right, that's me, and I'm not gonna get into that part of it. But not being able to naturally create, you know what I'm saying, children is anti-family. You can feel however you want to feel, but that's the facts of the matter. The family is meant to be comprised of man, woman, children, child or children for a reason. That's science. Take all the fucking morality out of it, take all of the opinion out of it, just from a scientific and biological standpoint. Okay. That's the way it's supposed to be in order for the fucking species to continue. All right. If we had too many or more non-heterosexual people than heterosexual people, again, we go extinct. Yo, my son came up and put me on streaming university. I was like, turn that BS off. Then India Love came on. Wait a minute. That's a little light skin joint, ain't it? Yeah, listen, yeah, come on, man. Come on, Solid Sir. I ain't even highlight that one, brother. But yeah, 1000%. Yeah, it's anti-family, man. There's no other family side from the nuclear family. So to try and remix the shit, 2 men, 2 children, 2 women, 2 children. Exactly. It's not a family. It's not. It's confusion. And the fact of the matter that you have a man that again came out here and doubled down and defended that is an issue. That is anti-blackness. Sorry. Every decision you make in a life, bro, your life has its drawbacks, has its advantages, and has its disadvantages. You cannot claim to be pro-black and be alternative lifestyle. I'm sorry, you just can't do it, bro. Can't do it. It goes against the fundamental existence of, you know what I mean, what you claim to be fighting for. All right. And then we're trying to overcome 20 million abortions. You see what I'm saying? So if black women stop today, shit. I mean, I don't know how many kids are being had per year out of let me see. Let me Google it real quick. See, black births per year. Yo, what up, fam?
Yeah, what up, dog? Oh, hey, yo, Miller. Look, I wish I would have had a good idea.
You borging out.
Yeah, it's going at the same time. Give me a second.
That's why I said it says you get prepared, right?
No, I'm
And
good now. I think.
okay. Okay, go ahead.
No, I will blessing up like military cats Memorial Day. Y'all got it, but don't get gas.
No, we're
But
not.
appreciate you guys, yo. Real rap. Appreciate you guys. You guys keep the front line sturdy.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes,
Greatly, greatly
sir.
appreciate
Don't get gas, bro.
I'm not
What's
getting
all
gas, nigga. I'm just saying
right,
thank
all right, all right, bro. What's the topic, man?
yeah,
Damn.
so hold on, let me do this real quick, right? So in 2022, there were 573,000. Let's just make it 600,000 African American births, right? So
You the stat guy. I can't keep up with
one
you.
point 1.2 million every 2 years. So
Yeah.
1.2 million over every 2 years. That's gonna be something like what? I don't know, point two.
Yo, you be on your number thing too much, bro.
How?
I don't know, man. You be confusing cats.
I don't know how confusing cats if I'm fucking giving them
Well,
the damn
they not that proficient in mathematics.
19. Just 19 million.
Mm-hmm.
What we gonna say? So 1.2 million, whatever that is, to make 20, right? I think that'd be somewhere around. I want to say it's 1.8.
Amen. Amen. Yeah. What is the? Hold on. 2022 for the understanding Black American birth, United States total fertility rate, but I don't get that one.
Yes, the total. It's the total.
I still don't get it.
What you mean you don't get it? It's telling you how many black kids are had like on average like per year. So
Yeah,
you got
well,
one
isn't that
600.
isn't that consistent of a census?
Yes and no.
Census.
Yeah, yeah, but no, but I'm just saying they're trying to make up for the abortions that were had. So the 20 million
Oh,
abortions, I'm trying to see what it would take
okay.
if black women significantly stop having abortions, or in perfect world vacuum, right? Zero abortions moving forward. How long it would take to
Oh, wait a minute.
to,
Wait a
to get shit
goddamn
finished.
minute. You just said something prolific. Perfect world. That's what a lot of people want.
Well, yeah, no, no, no. And that's why I said perfect world to
Hmm.
make. I know it's never going to happen, but they have a substantial decline in it.
Oh, but they
Um,
still base their performance and their behavior off of a perfect world, like they exist in it. It's weird, right?
yeah. Let me see abortions per year.
Man, go ahead, get busy, bro. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute, man. Thanks for letting me up as always. You heard?
For sure, bro. For
Yep.
sure, for sure. 28,000. So 28,000. That's crazy. So they're having 28,000 abortions per year. Well, it's come on, man. Y'all know I let everybody up, man. Shout out to some dude. And he was good today. Y'all chill. He was good. He was good. He didn't do y'all stall him out, man. You great conversation, whatever. Come on now. So yeah, so we take away that. I guess we can keep it right at, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so 1.2 million per year. And to make up the 20 million. And you know what I'm saying, cut down into the abortions type shit, right? I'm just saying, man, it's crazy. That's really, really crazy, man. Oh shit, the game on, huh? Fuck. What is the game over? The game's probably over now, huh? What time is it? No, it ain't over. It's going. It's the what's the score? You getting me sidetracked now, bro. Goddamn, I gotta see it. It ain't that far. They only up 8 points. Chill out. Chill out, man. Second quarter. If they tie it and they can stop that third quarter run, they'll be all right. No, I didn't have time yet. They got 2 minutes left. But at the end of the day, a lot of you young niggas don't know this shit. But listen, man, I'm not your enemy. I peoples. Okay? I'm not your enemy, young nigga. All right? You need to be definitely trying to align with my side because we on the same side. Again, I'm not saying abuse women. I'm not saying only use women for sex. I'm not saying any of these crazy, outrageous fucking bullshit that y'all like to fucking, um, you know, I guess tag on certain niggas that sound a certain way. I'm not no motherfucking Myron, nothing. I'm not fresh and fit, nothing. Nigga, I'm me. All right. I'm me. I speak for me. I'm not no motherfucking Kevin Samuelite. I'm not none of that shit, nigga. I am me. You can motherfucking go on my YouTube and see me being me. Ain't shit changed, my nigga. I done showed my face. I ain't never been scared. Everything I say, I stand on. And the times that I've been wrong, I'll fucking admit it. And you know, but it's rare. Fantastic right ain't just a motherfucking hashtag, my nigga. All right. You feel me? Yeah, man. Shout out to MMATL, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's about, man. You young niggas, and shout out to the young fella that came up earlier. You know, that's the important part, man. The only way we're gonna be able to make this shit work is if we teach the young fellas and get them out of this fucking this brainwashing, this propaganda. You know what I mean? That's the only way it's gonna happen.
Hey yo, man. Hey yo, real rap. Like you be having that Arab gold on. Look, I won't be that snatch chain type of cat, but I might get you. You ain't that big.
Bro, okay, listen, brother. I ain't big. I just listen, brother. You got to worry about that. Hey, nigga took my chain. Yeah, motherfucking right. You better off saying nigga took my life. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. This will be. Hey, he died like this. How he died like this? Definitely. Listen, bro. You reach for this shit right here. Listen, man. But yeah, on that note, man, listen. Again, I ain't hard to find. Shout out to Dion, right? Shout out to Coach Prime, bro. I ain't hard to find. Any of you niggas that want to have a conversation, I'm always here. Same fucking place. Not always the same time. But anytime I motherfucking get on this goddamn camera, turn his mic on, nigga. I'm with all the shit. Anything you want to talk about, I can talk about it, man. Because I know I'm right. I know I'm right. All right. Again, don't take my word for it. But stop being so scared of not getting the pussy, my nigga. That in itself is gonna change your life. Biting your tongue and not saying the right thing and not saying what needs to be said. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna bounce out, right? I went and saw my mom yesterday, and she was talking about how, I gave her a Mother's Day card, and, like, it was so impactful. It was so, it was just so lovely. And I'm just so glad you get it. And I'm like, yeah, I understand you get it. I get it, You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. Everybody goes through their thing. But, then she talked about it as to where um I told her, all you had to do was just kick me out the house. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, baby, whatever, whatever. But like I said, and I said, it was just part of me becoming a man and you haven't accepted, right? And me telling you the stuff that I could never tell you as a child, right? You didn't want to hear it, but hey, your immediate response was just get out my house. Because I'm forcing you to face the motherfucking your missteps, your errors, you know what I'm saying, your failures, you know what I'm saying, where you were not who you should have been for me at the time. And again, nobody is perfect, but very, very passionate conversations need to be had a lot of the times for black men, and a lot of black men never stop being their mama's little boy. All right. A lot of black men never stop being their mama's little boy, bro. You gotta grow up, my nigga. You gotta be a grown ass man. You got to motherfucking, and again, I ain't say I didn't beat my mama up. I didn't call her a bitch and hoe with none of this shit. No, but we had a very, very I'm gonna bring you up in a minute, some dude. We had a very, very passionate conversation to where I had to raise my voice, right? And let her know I'm a grown fucking man, right? I didn't say fucking, but I'm grown. You can't, nah, you can't do that. And not only am I grown, but you need me. You need me for things. So being that I'm grown and I'm somewhat of a provider to you now, I'm not gonna allow you to try and handle me the way you handled me when I was a child. No, that's not what a man accepts. A lot of you niggas don't understand that though, right? That's something I did way before YouTube. I was already on the right path. I just didn't have the particulars and shit. And then I run into the Chronicles. Then I run into the Black Manosphere, right? And perfect my craft of sorts. All right. Again, this isn't a motherfucking black women hate channel. All right. This isn't a motherfucking black women ain't shit channel. This is a black men need to be in their proper place of the black community as the leaders, the providers, the protectors, with the respect, okay, of that position from everybody in the race. The women and children, respectfully. Brotherfuckers, bull daggers, and Decepticons, do whatever you want, but that's separate. It is what it is. That's the facts of the matter. Y'all, what up?
Yeah, yo, like real rap. Like a lot of people need to respect the like. I give you respect because you a real cat. But a lot, yo, you know what? You know what really happened tonight? I went to a steakhouse, seen a bunch of people taking pictures of their food instead of eating it, and I pulled out my Flipper Zero and started messing their phones up.
Damn.
The author tax and all of that. Like, if I walk by your car, your Apple Play freaks out when I do my thing. Yeah, I love my life. It's called Hacker Life, bro. It's very good to do too.
Allegedly, brother. Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
you right, you right. All right. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, I didn't do none of that,
Yeah, of
but
course. And on that one, brother, you have a good night, brother. We gonna because you ain't about to indict yourself on my
I'm
live, brother.
out.
Yeah, have a good one. Niggas on the get indicted hotline. My mom took $7,000 of my college grant money to help pay for her PhD. Listen, man. Yeah, y'all talking in computer nigga code. I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. I ain't did nothing. I ain't said nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. That was all alleged. Okay, it was all alleged. But again, man, um, brothers, a lot of y'all, man, are all bullshit aside. I'm not gonna call you niggas dumb niggas and shit no more. I feel bad for y'all, man. I feel bad for y'all. I really do because I know a lot of you brothers are just trapped, right? You don't know any better, right? You haven't been introduced to and you haven't grown out of being that little boy to your mama or to your sister or whatever. That's why you allow women to emasculate you. That's why you allow women to disrespect you, right? That's why you allow it, man. That's why you think that's a part of what love is. This is why the trending thing is going on TikTok right now, to where you got some little girl cussing niggas out and talking about putting her hands on them, and you know, it's a trending thing, and that's the young niggas, right? Hey, man, I hope you I hope everything worked out for you, brother. I hope everything worked out for you, man. Cree, how's it my fault? I ain't hacked nobody nothing, baby. I ain't hacked nothing. I ain't even had no motherfucking steak today. I had some barbecue, but it wasn't no steak. You feel me? Yeah, man. Hey, the bell. Listen, man. Again, brothers, and again, shout out to the brothers from all walks of life, man. Again, you can learn something from anybody, man. Told you, and being that the women are moving in a certain way, you have to look at it through a certain lens that may not be so popular. Shout out to the bill. Listen, man. That's why I said when the women are women, you treat them and look at them as women. When the women stop being women and they start being bitches and hoes, you have to stop. You can't look at bitches and hoes like women. You can't. You can't do that, and that's the problem. That is the whole blurred lines issue. This is that, and that is this. No, this is this. That is that. A tree is a tree. A tree ain't a fucking car. A woman is a woman. A man is a man. There's no in between. Once you start motherfucking, well, no, nigga. Sex is a spectrum. No, you either straight or you gay. One dick, that's it. A man don't get to experiment. That's again, that is the major issue and problem with the whole LGBT shit. The Rainbow Brigade. Everything, anything can be everything. And nothing at all at the same time. But again, you niggas are cool with promoting feminism. Feminists go hand in hand with the LGBT shit. All the people that was fighting for the, Decepticon story times and shit, mothers. Ain't no motherfucking dads trying to fucking put their kids around these motherfuckers, dog. Yep. Shout out to Silent Surge, man. Either one dick, that's it, or one dick and done. Okay? One dick, that's it, or one dick and done. Either or. Nah, brother. No, 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 no. Now I do agree. Bitch is an attitude, but hoe is a lifestyle. Hoe ain't no moment, brother. Hoe is a lifestyle. Do y'all understand? And that's why I tell y'all the social media shit is so imperative. You have to pay attention. They have whole accounts now. They have total accounts of where it's an amalgamation of ladies of the night. Okay. Of sex sellers. Their whole pages. Remember 304 TikTok? Remember I told y'all about how the motherfucking Pedialyte shit? They was motherfucking drinking all the Pedialyte out of the goddamn pharmacies. My mama said she spoke to a lady that's her age, like that, like Florida. She see, hold up, oh, Glorilla. Oh my god, my mama said she spoke to a lady that's her age that likes Glorilla. She's 67 years old. Yeah, man. Listen. Yeah, man. Hey, Will's wardrobe. I'm telling you, man. And they blaming the men. Y'all blaming us. Women are making everything sexual. Women are, not men. Women are making everything sexual, not men. But when you say that, and like I say, man, at the end of the day, in everything I say, I stand on 1000%. I ain't backtracking shit. I ain't running from shit. I'm with all the shit because I know I'm right. 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, when you niggas look back, especially you simp ass niggas, you panderers, and shit has only gotten worse, it's too late then. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be straight. And again, for the sake of it, I'm trying to bring as many straight black men with me, you feel me, as possible. But brother, I ain't gonna force you to do shit. You're a grown ass man. At the end of the day, you make your own decisions. You're gonna do what the fuck you want anyway. All I can do is try to motherfucking, lead you to the light, brother. Okay? I'm not the end all be all of anything. Don't trust or believe anything I say. Try to prove me wrong. Please do. Try to prove me wrong. All right? This is what I would challenge any black men to do, right? Bro, talk to like five. Just pick five brothers in your life. Ask them their experience, man. Hey, what'd you go through? Mom, change it up, switch it up. Mom, girlfriend, baby mama, wife, whatever, you know. All right. And you'll see. Like I said, that's one of the best things that happened to me with the black manager shit, man. When I came here and I heard other brothers having the same issues I was having, I knew I wasn't crazy no more. Right? I knew it wasn't just me. And that's the first thing a woman to fucking tell you. You the only one. You the only one. You the only one. But and because you're not talking to other men, because men don't want to be vulnerable and talk about our problems, you actually believe that shit. It's part of the propaganda. It's baked in the cake. But again, hey man. But anyway, hey, listen. Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms. Okay. Twitter, X, Rumble, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook page. Oh, and TikTok. Follow me. Again, man. Don't just motherfucking type them fingers, nigga. Come have a conversation. Shout out to the young brother that came on earlier. That's that on that one. Catch y'all next, man. Holla, we out.